How's it going, guys and gals? This is Anthony, and we're back today with another banger video where we talk about the predictions for WWE Bad Blood in Atlanta, Georgia, tomorrow afternoon because it's gonna start at like 6 p.m., 4 p.m. if you watch the pre-show, and we have 5 matches on the card. And today we're gonna do the predictions for it as we always do the day before the pay-per-view because I will never get used to saying premium live event. That is a company term that is stupid. It's pay-per-view, but anyways. Excuse me, I had to sneeze for 1 second. Oh god. Okay, so we're back after this sneezing session. And as we always do, we're here for the predictions. And as I always say, if you like this type of content, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. So without further ado, let's jump right in with the match that I think will open the pay-per-view, which is Damian Priest versus one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Finn Balor, as we've known for for the for last 40 for since SummerSlam 2023 up until SummerSlam 2024. The tension has been building up between these two. We saw how last year, inadvertently, Damian Priest with the cash-in pieces cost Finn Balor twice the World Heavyweight Championship. Then they won the tag team titles from Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens that were who won those titles at WrestleMania in an excellent main event match with the Usos. They, besides those 9 days that Cody and Jay were champions, they dominated the tag team division, losing all the gold on WrestleMania. But while Finn Balor left WrestleMania empty-handed, Damian Priest became the second ever Puerto Rican in WWE history to become world champion. The second ever Puerto Rican. And ever since then, Judgment Day interfering in his matches, while all he wanted was to be a fighting champion, win his matches by merit, not by help. And I don't know how long if this is a long-term payoff, but CM Punk was involved in many of the number one contender matches and in Money in the Bank, inadvertently helping Damian Priest retain the title. Then came SummerSlam, where Finn Balor showed his true colors, betraying Damian Priest and giving Gunther the title on a not even a silver platter, in a golden platter. Then we fast forward to Bash in Berlin. The Tattler Twins beat Leaf and Dominic, which brings us here. 14 months in the making. Damian Priest versus Finn Balor. Who do I think is gonna win? Obviously, this is gonna be Judgment Day shenanigans in here, but I think this might spoil, which I think is gonna win between Liv and Rhea with Dominic in the shark cage. I think Damian Priest wins here. 1, 2, 3. And since I thought that Damian and Finn are gonna open the show, that means the match that in quotation marks is the peace break match in quotation marks is gonna be the WWE Women's title match between Nia Jax defending against the former champion Bayley. We all know what happened on SummerSlam. Bailey was about to beat our Queen of the Ring, but then Tiffany Stratton teased the cash in, distracting Bailey and giving the title to Nia. And during this month, Bailey's trying to get her rematch. Mitch's gotten involved. Um, Naomi is now involved in a way in this. So I think we may see both of them getting involved in here. Uh, Maybe Tiffany comes out first, trying the same thing she did on SummerSlam, but this time Naomi's gonna be there to stop her. But uh, but but I think ultimately, once Tiffany and Naomi they'll fight off into the backstage area. We will see Bailey getting distracted again, and Nia retains the title. Because I think this is all building up for the Tiffany Stratton face turn. Because even though she was a heel on NXT, the main roster people have bought into her. There's no way that you can keep her a heel for now. Maybe in the future you can turn her back heel, but for now she has to turn babyface. That is the money move. The money move says you need to turn Tiffany babyface. And what better heel for Tiffany to work with than Charlotte Flair on WrestleMania? And I think that's the move that I think they're gonna make. But also they in Money in the Bank they teased something with Trish Stratus. So is Trish gonna come back as a heel and Tiffany as the baby face? They'll have the match because I thought that they were gonna do that for SummerSlam and they didn't. Are they saving it for Mania or for a Canada show? I don't know. But that little tease has made me interested in a possible Trish Stratus versus Tiffany Stratton match. Because I don't know. I really want to see them wrestle for some reason. But I think Nia retains here. Uh, because of the before mentioned stuff. Uh, Interference, Bailey gets distracted, bump side drop, 1, 2, 3. Nia will still be our WWE Women's Champion. And now we're back with some hot stuff. With Dominic Mysterio being suspended above the ring in a shark cage. Liv Morgan defends the Women's World Championship against Rhea Ripley. We all know what happened on SummerSlam. Dominic helped Liv Morgan retain her title. Then on Bash in Berlin, Rhea partially got some comeuppance on those two morons. And now we're here. Dominic being suspended on a shark cage. There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, Liv. But indeed, there will be a way to run and hide because I expect the Judgment Day to interfere in this match and Damian Priest coming in to even the odds. Maybe even Jey Uso comes in to even the odds. But ultimately, the numbers game will be too much. Oblivion 1, 2, 3. Because I don't see Rhea winning the title until WrestleMania 41. Well, she will win the Royal Rumble once again, entering number 1. And I'm keeping that theory up until the Rumble because I think that they are making Rhea win the Rumble again for her to get her title back. I think this is the perfect way to do it. This is the way to take her out of the title picture for a couple of months and then just win the Rumble. Have her win the Rumble. I don't see Rhea winning the title in here. If this was Survivor Series, I would say Rhea is winning, but it's bad blood. And and Liv got pinned by Rhea in Berlin. If Liv gets beaten again, the heat that she and Dominic have is gone. So I think Liv retains here, and Rhea has to find a way to get back on the title picture, and that is winning the Rumble the same way she did in 2023, winning by entering number one. And now we are getting into the shit, into the good stuff in here. The WWE Champion Cody Rhodes teams up with Roman Reigns against Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. How did we get here? It all started on WrestleMania 40. Crossroads, middle of the ring. One, finish. Two, the three, started. 1,316 days are over. Cody Rhodes wins the WWE Championship, becoming the first wrestler from Cuban descent to become WWE Champion. Because if you people don't know, Cody's mom is Cuban. So that's why I say from Cuban descent. I mean, technically, he's the only Cuban to be world champion in WWE. So there you go. And obviously, we haven't seen Roman for months. And on the SmackDown after WrestleMania, Solo takes control of the bloodline, takes out Jimmy, and introduces Tama Tonga. Then on Backlash in France, he introduces Tonga Loa. And on a June episode of SmackDown, he introduces Jacob Fatu. And that's how we got this new bloodline. And which, if you forget, everything that Solo is doing, Jimmy Uso told us a year ago when he gave us an explanation as to why he betrayed Jey Uso. He told us, I cost you the match because being tribal chief will corrupt you. Look at what happened to Roman. Once he became tribal chief, it corrupted him. And that's the same thing we're seeing with Solo Sikoa. What the hell is going on with Jimmy Uso? Because he's been clear since July and we haven't seen him yet. I mean, although I'm not one to say this, but I mean, Jimmy needed to lose weight. Let's be honest. Like, Jay lost 15 pounds. And look at him. He looks great. He looks healthy. Jimmy looked unhealthy. So, I mean, I hope he lost like 15 pounds as well. Because goddamn. Because all those pounds that both Jay and Jimmy lost, Solo gained them. Looks like. And me as a former fatty, I need to say it. Like, Solo, you need to lose weight. Jacob did it. Jay did it. I think Jimmy's doing it. Why the hell did you gain weight? Like stop going to freaking McDonald's drive-thrus at 10 p.m. God damn. Man, but I mean, the only thing, obviously, for people who do not know, Roman's, even though they built him from Pensacola, Florida, he's an Atlanta guy. Obviously, Cody, Atlanta guy. WCW run through his veins, aka Jim Crockett Promotions. So my prediction is easy, just by me saying that the two Atlanta guys get humiliated in their hometown. Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa win. Because you're not gonna give the fans the satisfaction of Roman pinning Solo so fast. No. It will be Solo Sikoa pinning Roman Reigns. 1, 2, 3. And maybe a new introduction of a new member. Hey, Hikuleo has been signed for months now, so maybe this is the time that they bring him in for this feud, because we are nearing War Games, and I think the men's War Games match is gonna be all about the bloodline. Because if you remember last year the men's War Games the was for Raw. This year the men's War Games has to be for SmackDown, and the women's War Games will be for Raw. So I think what we're gonna see here is Cody and Roman for the next couple of weeks looking for help. And I think that's when Jimmy comes back. I don't know how the hell you're gonna have Jey Uso come back and Sami Zayn being in here. And talking about Sami Zayn, why in the hell Gunther and Sami is been on Raw? This match should have been here in Bad Blood and do 6 matches. I don't get it. But I understand you won the first Raw. Once again, being of 2 hours feel like a big deal. I understand that, but man, that rematch should have been a pay-per-view match. Like that rematch should not be a TV match. That's all I'm gonna say. That is the only reason I am mad about it. That rematch should not be a TV match. But hey, I understand the reasoning behind it. And now, and as I said, Solo pins Roman. 1, 2, 3. And now we go into the main event of the evening. So after my tablet died, I had to recharge it. So I was speaking about this match, and then my battery died. So this last part got corrupted. So this is take 2. As I was saying, the main event, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, part 3. Phil Brooks versus Drew Galloway the Fourth. Hell in a Cell. As we all know, the original plan for WrestleMania was Seth Rollins going heel against CM Punk, but Drew McIntyre prayed for it, and it happened. Future Shock DDT, CM Punk has a torn tricep. Misses WrestleMania. He gets attacked by Drew McIntyre. And so it begins this incredible feud that they kept it hot from the Rumble until SummerSlam without even having a match. SummerSlam was the first match in this trilogy. And when they came out and the bell rung, people were ready to see these two guys beat the ever living hell out of each other. And it was amazing. Obviously, controversial finish. Drew won. Then on Berlin, we got the strap match. CM Punk won decisively that one. Drew, not being satisfied with it, attacked Punk after Bash in Berlin. And now, here we are. 8 months later. Hell in a Cell. What a great way to settle the score once and for all. And who do I think will be the victor of this one? I think it's pretty easy. I think the winner in this match and the feud is CM Punk. Chick Magnet Punk. Chick Magnet Punk is gonna win this one. GTS, I think we may even see AJ Lee, because so many mentions of AJ Lee. I mean, she has to be there, right? I don't know. And what a great gesture by Punk this past Tuesday. on NXT buying everybody in the arena pizza. That was great. Um, and let me tell you something. And I think Punk wins because of the following. The rumor is that Punk and Gunther is going to be the World Heavyweight Championship match for Survivor Series. And I think for that, Punk has to win here. And by then, I think Seth Rollins might have settled the score with Bronson Reed, which you know what that means. I think you know what I'm going. Seth Rollins is going to cost Punk the world title, just like Punk cost Seth the world title at Money in the Bank. And so it begins the road to WrestleMania 41. I wouldn't, I wouldn't, I mean, would they hang, would they hold off that first match for so long? Because with Saturday night's main event being only 2 weeks after Survivor Series, you need some, you need two big matches on that. I think Cody Roman 3 may even happen there. Also, Punk and Rollins, I think, could also happen there. But I don't think they're gonna give us both matches unless Triple H says, "Okay, we need this to make it feel like a pay-per-view because this is only gonna be four times a year. We only need to put big matches from big feuds on Saturday night's main event." So in that case, I wouldn't even let it pass Triple H to put both matches, Seth versus Punk 1 and Cody versus Roman 3. I mean, if he does Cody versus Roman 3 in there, that match is gonna have a fuck finish. No decisive winner. The Rock comes and beats the hell out of both of them, and I think that's how it is. But Punk and Rollins, if Rollins goes heel, I think you have match one there, and the blow off could be WrestleMania. But once again, that's my guess, and those are my predictions for Bad Blood, guys and gals. If you have predictions, comment them down below. And if you like this type of content, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Before I leave, cherish beautiful moments with your family. Bury hatchets. Create beautiful memories because life's too short, but memories last a lifetime. As always, this is Anthony signing off. Bye bye.